Tonight we have a Team 10 exclusive. Two women say the same massage therapist sexually assaulted them at an upscale Omni La Costa resort and spa in Carlsbad. Our investigative reporter Jennifer Kastner spoke to one woman who was in tears, saying she was scared to death. And a warning tonight, some of this material is graphic.
She explains being frozen with shock and terror when she was on the massage table. They've now filed a lawsuit.
I'm emotional and volatile. I haven't ever been like that.
You can't see her face, but you can hear the fear in her voice. This local woman is now struggling after a harrowing experience she says she had at the high-end Omni La Costa resort in Carlsbad.
It was all bruised up from him not using any oil and from grating on my back when he was hurting me.
Photos of her back after she says she was injured and also sexually assaulted by a male massage therapist while at the hotel spa last summer.
Just horrifying.
Attorney Anna Yum is representing both this woman and another woman who describe having terrifying encounters with the same massage therapist.
The facts were eerily similar.
Now they're suing him and the resort. While he's named in court records and a police report, we're not revealing his name because he hasn't been charged. At an Oceanside home, a man with the same name declined our request for an interview. It's the second local luxury resort to recently come under fire. Less than 2 weeks ago, Team 10 broke the story about a different massage therapist charged with sexually assaulting a spa guest at La Berge Del Mar. In this new suit against Omni La Costa, this woman says it was last summer when the massage therapist had her naked on the table, covered only by a blanket, with her legs spread.
Kind of like a frog-like position. That was when I started freaking out.
She says she was paralyzed with fear when she says he pushed his erect private area on her sides. A letter to the hotel she later sent recounts the moment. "I am on a table naked and mortified. I know exactly what it was. I was shocked in silence."
I just felt like he'd hurt me.
She says he then got aggressive. She says she emailed the resort the next day and again a week later, but says she only got a reply that La Costa is still in process of addressing concerns. A full month later, she says only after she went to Omni's headquarters did she finally get a call from the GM of the resort, who, according to the lawsuit, claimed in part it was his word against hers, so it'd be difficult to discipline him. This is the Yelp review she says she then wrote. It was this review that caught the eye of another local woman who we're calling Jane Doe 2. Yum is speaking on that woman's behalf. She's too fearful to go on camera after saying that same massage therapist preyed on her at the resort in November. It started, Yum says, with him drawing hearts on her back and spreading her legs.
And started massaging her legs and saying this is to open up your fight or flight reaction. And that caused her to have her red flags and the hairs on her arm just stand up.
It went from bad to worse, Yum says.
When she tried to leave, he grabbed her arm. She grabbed the sheet, just the sheet that was covering her, and ran out of that room half naked.
A police report details his arrest for battery. A spokesperson for the Carlsbad PD writes, "We are working closely with the district attorney's office and the investigation is still underway." The State Massage Therapy Council says his certification is still active. Yum is encouraging any other potential victims to come forward.
Something can be done and that your voice can be heard.
Both women are suing the resort and the massage therapist for sexual battery and negligence, among other complaints. In the newsroom, Jennifer Kastner, 10 News.
We also reached out to the Omni for comment. They told us they do not comment on pending litigation, but said, quote, "The safety and security of our guests is our top priority."